Diego C. Mortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo
Shadow Demon himself can be a setup for Aether Remnant on Void Spirits, but you can...
Big deal. It's global range, right? Just to double check with mechanics
and
expert here.
There's a talent that makes it global double, so you can even rebound off of other games.
So you can rebound to Heroes of the Storm,
Exactly.
which is dead, and then you get instantly kicked back to this one. As Jubei looks like he's going to get healed just a little bit, but it's not enough. His first blood ends up going to Wake Me Up. That was a long-ass chase. As you can see, Stonebank is going to pay the ultimate price in all likelihood. He has a lot of Quill Spray stacks though on Afromoosh. They have to be careful, but they will find the trade in the end, right?
Profos that they're like, I don't need the breaks. I don't need a Silver Edge buyer. I don't need any other percentage-based damage. Although they did get the Jakiro, which I was a little bit intrigued by, and these Shadow Poisons are stacking.
Yep, that's a dead Afromoosh. He's going to rebound and die in mid-air. Me up trying to close the gap here. He's super fast, but he's going to get melded and brought down by Jubei. Nice dodge.
That was very slick. And the attack speed slows. I mean, that's one of the main hallmarks of Jakiro.
Playing one. I mean, they were... Oh, we're going to see the avalanche and the toss. This should lead to a kill onto Shaggy, so a little caster's curse there. Panel was convinced it was going to be the Necro because Jenkins always says that's his best hero by
But he
far.
also plays Spirits.
Yes.
He basically plays 3 heroes, as Jenkins' claim. And apparently Night Stalker was on that. Is top, like, 7.
No wonder he got nerfed. Shu getting chased. There is the Dispose. 6 stacks of Shadow Poison on his Wake Me Up is going to drop here.
This is high-intensity Dota.
But back to the topic at hand.
Remnants.
Yeah. I mean, he's sitting on 33 and 13 CS versus Solji's 21 and 3. So Shaggy winning this pretty handily. Although Puck, Solji does hit level 6 finally, as double damage is going to be taken bottom, and this is going to leave the kill open for Shaggy, who continues his dominance. And we're 6 minutes in. It's already 2.
I thought he would have been pretty safe, but good rotation coming out from Solji. Leaves the mid lane a little bit vulnerable, so Jakiro has 3 points in liquid fire.
Oh, wow. I was about to click on him.
That is the baller mode.
Solji getting healed up thanks to the Solar Guardian. Shaggy in a 1v3. We've seen this so many times. Does he fully commit? He's going to get banished now. He has 4 stacks of Shadow Poison.
Oh, the 3-man
got the Aether Remnant. You can see the Astral Step is about to come up. He's going to go for this, almost guaranteed. There we go onto Solji. He'll be happy with the kill, but he's not going to get it. He drops first, and that is a Shaggy... let's just say I have PTSD, okay? I've been casting a lot of NA reach.
Not as much as me, my friend. I've been here for the whole 6 weeks.
That is true.
It has been a ride.
That is true. I mean, a lot of the good matches were in the first half,
that is
to be fair. As Afro is taken out swiftly by Zor, picks up the haste, as we're going to see the coil here in the bot lane. Stonebank.
This is not an easy kill.
Turn, yeah, avalanche, toss onto Shaggy, and that's another death for him. High risk, high reward. Scourge does
duck it up.
He does get the trade in the end as a Macro Pyre for cover. Now he's just blocking Scourge, has to sidestep a little bit, focusing now onto Stonebank. Got those wand charges. You see all that minus armor from the Quill Spray. Yep, the refraction just in time, turning it onto Stonebank. Looks like they will get the kill. He dies shortly after, though. And Zor, man, this is a bloodbath in the bot lane. Solji, Illusory Orb. He's going to get a kill for himself. His Afromoosh has that Unleash activated into the Dispose. Avalanche not going to connect here. The rebound does do enough damage.
Pop culture.
That is a God tier, actually S-tier show.
I have been told.
That'd be a Gaben's Top Hat show for sure. We're going to see the coil break thanks to the toss. Solar Guardian coming in. Rajix and Shu will drop. It's a 1-for-1, but in favor of Felt as Shaggy looks like he's going to be chased down. The Waning Rift onto 2. Into the toss again. Avalanche a little bit late, but that's going to net a double kill for Wake Me Up as the Unleash is activated, focusing now on the Puck. But loser but don't worry, Afromoosh can get there. Yeah, he's owning, but they're not going to get the kill as double TP's coming. Rajix is here, and looks like Wake Me Up is going to pay the ultimate price. So,
all right, then.
Reaper Scythe, that is stack number 3.
Oh my god, that range.
Yep, global range again from Afromoosh into the Unleash. Zor does have the shard, but not going to matter here. As Cut are now owning.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they posted up so heavily on that tier 2, even if they do manage to get a...
Shaggy. All right, he's going to focus on Stonebank, finds him in the jungle. His back back is turned right now. It's a nice avalanche toss by Wake Me Up into the Starbreaker. Really well coordinated, but Shaggy's still going to live.
What a
coil
coil.
onto 4 heroes, though. As you can see, Stonebank trying to go ham as he has that Aghanim Scepter, but he can't really focus on anybody because he's taking so much damage. Zor ends up netting a kill onto Jubei. So it turns into a 5v4 in favor of Felt. Ryjek still itching to use his ultimate. But they're going to lose another hero in the form of the Marcy. As Ryjek dies.
Another toss back.
Yeah, as we're going to see more kills from Scourge McDuck. And there is finally the Reaper Scythe. As double buyback now to the Felt. As Stonebank still alive somehow with that Spirit Vessel applied. Looks like he's going to live, attempting to TP out. And he's good to go. Nicely done from him. Toss back, Scourge staying alive, but as I say that, he dies. Solji doing a nice job of continually doing this damage with that Witchblade. Back now pursuing Shaggy. It's off the Aether Remnant. He does have a Dissimulate. Oh, he gets... Is the coil on him? No, he actually misses it, and that's double silence now into the puck. As Solji gets off the Illusory Orb, Afro-Moosh tried to help out his teammate, but he's going to drop. And it looks like Shaggy's going to be next. So double kill for Stonebank, who stuck around with that BKB still up. There's more action. This is like Heroes of the Storm. What am I watching?
Fight that never ends.
Jubei's dead.
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
Triple kill for Stonebank.
He's wired in now.
Yeah, they have brought this game back. All right.
I'm Jeff Hill makes the Reddit post. I'm like, I have to test the entire website again.
That's right. As a pickoff onto the Shadow Demon starts this fight. As Felt, they're going to get the pickoff again onto Shaggy. The Starbreakers are just owning him today.
Bristol has
Scourge
AC. There's so much
focusing
minus
on
armor.
the Tiny. You can see the focus is really important to take out Wake Me Up because he's been owning this game. And the coil onto 2 is going to prevent any further action coming out of the TA.
Radric's died on the left
Hero
side.
looks to be mega dead. Scourge. Oh, looking to finish off the Tiny, but no, they have the damage. Scourge is dead.
Oh my God.
Full team-wide Felt. They're winning! HP at the very least.
Yeah, it's just like a stepping stone kind of item, and it seems to have worked out, because I think maybe he thought that there was going to be more early game aggression on him, and he was like, I can't die before I complete my Scepter, because otherwise then my timings are just murdered. So it's better for me to just spend the cash, getting this survivability item. Eventually I'm going to hit my timings.
Wake Me Up is here, but the instant BKB by Scourge as they're just going to focus down the Tiny, but a nice coil onto a couple of heroes here.
Sure.
As Scourge trying to do as much damage as he can, but he's going to get locked down and completely destroyed. But it's a 2 for 2, but that's 2 supports, and you lose your TA if you're the cut, and the action's not over yet. The Ghost Shroud, Afro-Moosh, I think he has the Shard.
Was that an 1800 damage crit on a first Starbreaker?
I believe, right? It has to be.
No, I think it was just disposed.
Oh, it's just a dispose. Okay. That is a good hero overall, as Ryjek's going to be taken out right in front of his fountain.
These powers. My God.
Stonebank continuing the onslaught, and they don't have, the cut don't have TA or Voice Spirit for 40 seconds. Basically a synchronized respawn.
Yeah, at this point, if Necro buys back and none of the others buy back, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. And Felt, they're actually going to win their first game
Let's go.
of the DPC. GGs are called. And Alliance are now the only team. What's the opposite of undefeated? Winless.
But it's
Also,
an Offlane Alchemist.
Offlane Alchemist, very interesting.
Yes.
So, who's
Is he
been
gonna
in
give
the...
a
That old. But
I thought that was the 80s, though.
no, that was
it?
more of a 70s
Oh, was it?
thing.
That was even early. Oh, Stonebank. He's going to take a concoction, and he is going to take a death, but a nice bushwhack. Doesn't really matter. First blood goes the way of the cut.
First blood.
And, okay, I'll admit,
I don't want to say.
that's interesting. I'm going to have to look up these definitions. Afro-Moosh taking a lot of damage. Stonebank playing the PA, as he does have another dagger, and it looks like that Fairy Fire ends up being wasted. Ryjek gets off a concoction, but not much else to follow. What do you think of PA?
Likes it. He only has the one button, so he is good for noobs like you. And I was
That
like,
is such a good accent, actually.
well, I'm sure Germans will say, we don't sound anything like this. This is ludicrous.
Yep, Scourge gets a kill. Not to interrupt you.
Oh, no, please do.
Pops the wand. Looks like he'll walk away, though. Go ahead.
I'm just going to fill the trouble for this.
Gets the concoction off, but Stonebank is very
PA
active
doing
early.
it. She really, really is active here.
And she is going for the Battle Fury, as we're going to see the Shackle connect into the power shot, but I don't think they have much else other than the coil just in range. and it looks like he's resigned to his death here. It does pop the blur, though. Gets silenced after the fact. Gets a little bit of evasion procs off, but he does fall shortly after that Phantom Strike.
Oh, that would have been so pog.
Vanguard, which helps him take this, obviously, and is on his way to his Aghanim Scepters. We're going to see the Avatos, top lane, wake me up. Going to force out the Chemical Rage from Ryjix, who's just going to get the hell out of there and leave Jubei to his death. All right, Scourge, top net worth now.
Yep.
And halfway to an Ags already.
Yeah, scary. I thought the Alk was going to get it for him, but that was what the Yi panel supposed.
Yeah, but Zor looks like he's going to fall here. I mean, the most, I feel, the best accent, probably.
Oh,
outside of Indian. Indian's the best accent by far, but
it is a wonderful accent.
Not allowed to do that one.
No.
As Scourge is going to try to take some of the creeps out of PA, but looks like Scourge is going to find some pressure. Thanks to Zor and company, gets this Chakram off the coil onto 2. Will the PA want to fight? The Sharpshooter actually breaks the coil, so that spells the doom for Shu. As Solji and company trying to focus on the Shaggy, he's going to get the orb off. And they might be able to get out.
Whoa.
Oh, they lose one, and Shaggy, one more right click from Stonebank, who actually came from the south, and now they're focusing on Scourge McDuck, the Astral Step. It's going to be there. And Ryjix now trying to take out Solji, but he has to redirect to try to avoid this Aether Remnant, and that is going to spell the doom for him as well, although he is regening quite nicely. But this is against a Timber Saw. Oh, man. Triple concoction. And finally, he goes down to the Whirling Death. 4 dead for nothing. Felt are...
This is really not very long there.
It would be a very big nerf, for sure.
It would.
But
I think you'd have to give it some other buff. Either to the stats or
plus
something.
2 stats.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, we have a smoke now from Felt. See if they can catch Shaggy, who's kind of caught out here. Avalanche, and that is enough time to blow him up. And Scourge McDuck potentially going to get focused now, as you can see Stonebank does have his Fan of Knives as they use it. And look at that damage. That is just the Aegis, though. As Afra Mouj now going to drop to Solji on the outskirts here. Alchemist coming in with that Radiance. Stonebank just trying to poke and prod. You can see the toss back into the fray, and you're going to see a coil now. Looks like that's the death of Solji again. As it looks like they're able to take out Wake Me Up as well, so nice little wraparound here from the cut. And Zor looks to be next on the list. They're not going to stop here. There's a buyback, though, from Tiny. It's a tier 2 tower to TP to Stonebank. Avalanche. Okay, they use the Horsey as Ryjix. There's a big Fan of Knives onto 2, but it's not the Bristleback, so you don't get a value break out of that at all. As it looks like Wake Me Up is going to die back here. So Stonebank has to be careful, looking for a Phantom Strike target. It's going to be the Hoodwink. Gets off the dagger. Another buyback, this time from Timbersaw. They're trying to kite PA, but he'll find cover in the trees.
This puck is looking.
Yep.
Constant chase and catch from the puck, which is just so painful to play against.
5 rat 4 staff, almost certainly watching this game, just hoping for the cut, or for Felt, I should say, to win, so they can force this 3-way tie. As we're going to see the Shackle actually connect onto Voice Spirit. Doesn't even have a chance to use any spells, and that is a instant deletion of him. Wake Me Up is going to be next as well, as Felt are just dropping like flies, and another beautiful Shackle as Stonebank's forced to pop his BKB. But he's barely doing any damage to Scourge. I mean, he doesn't even have his Deso yet. Really just a lot of the focus for him is his Shard, as he's going to get caught out here, and he dies while blurred, as Shu looks to be next, and this game might actually just be...
I think they're just going to wait next Roche, get that. If they come to fight you a Roche, so be it. You've got Dream Coil, you've got Snap Ult. It's going to be tough for them to blow you up.
Ryjix, he gets off the nice Yules, but he's still coiled as a Chakram connects onto 2. Sharpshooter is going to hit somebody on the back line, but again, Solji just dies right away. This coil has been the bane of his existence.
Yeah.
And Shu getting chased, concoction into the slappity slap. But the fight is actually continuing on the other side as Aframush takes the tumble. Scatterblast is there to try to contain Wake Me Up with that shard applied to that Snapfire. Stonebank comes in with that Deso. You can see the BKB is there, though.
But double buyback here. This is it.
Yeah, Mortimer's Kisses, and that is going to be enough magic damage to spell doom for Felt in game number 2. So this will, unless
the Void Spirit as well has been really struggling A lot of these fights seem to start with one of those two dying, and
Yeah, they will get the initiation this time onto the Wind Ranger. She drops 50 seconds on the deck, but another coil comes out. Stonebank applying so much pressure to this Bristle. That is just the Aegis. They get him pretty fast as a nice crit comes out to take out Jubei. And now the focus is on Scourge as he chases everybody else. The silence now. That's the avalanche toss.
Great
Wake me up.
avalanche.
Very nice. As the man-up mode from PA. He's going to get stunned out, though. Gets off that shard just barely. Trying to get a little bit of space between him, but it's just not enough.
I mean, what can they do? Once these heroes pop their BKBs, the PA's just... All she can do is try to jump to a teammate, but then it's... And now they're paying the ultimate price.
Yeah.
They're losing. And then they're going to say, we can't go to bed on a loss. And they'll play one more.
That's how it goes. Endless cycle. Solji gets off the Aether Remnant, but the coil again comes in with the Scatter Blast combination and deletes Wake Me Up. But he's going to buy back into the game. Obviously still in their base as Stonebank gets off.
Oh, the disarm.
Phantom Knives. The halberd instantly used from Scourge. As Zor trying to find somebody in the back line. Instead, he's going to take the concoction to the back of the head. And the Waning Rift to follow, but the BKB from Stonebank.
They're
You
just
can see the
cutting this
Martyrs
out.
Kiss is just doing so much damage, but Timber will survive. And another Gale Force used. As the chase is now on to Wake Me Up. This is going to be the dieback for him, and PA is dead.
Yeah.
And that should be the end of game 2. GGs are called. So game 3 going to be coming up soon as the cut force it. And again, if they win this game number 3, then they, in all likelihood, will stay Div 1. But this felt like what we were expecting.
It's the strongest Lyden because you are playing a Spectre overall, but I mean, if they go late game, Spectre should definitely outcarry, in my opinion.
Toilet bowl.
Yeah,
Let's
that's...
do some casting on the community toilet bowl.
Oh dear, Jubei, he's gonna get caught out looking for the cookie, but he'll find death instead. So first though,
I mean, I can't think of anyone.
Steve Carell's first big movie.
40-year-old version?
That's right. Hurting for a score, and one of my favorite lines of all time is Scourge.
Hurting for his Gordon yet again.
His dagger off into the trees, so he's going to be safe. Wake Me Up gets hit by the cookie, though. Nice job from Jubei turning this around.
For a rebound into Dispose, but I think not knowing where Dazzle is makes him a little nervous.
And nice Jingu proc there with that Boundless Strike. Allows Stonebanks to get some nice last hit slash denies, but Afro in the area is going to get the Dispose off. Do they have the follow-up is the question. Chakram is there, but not a whole lot of mana. Timber Chain to follow. Stamek still staying alive thanks to this Jingu stack from earlier. As he goes into the trees, but you can see Shaggy ends up finishing him off. And now the Ava. No toss, though, is Rajix trying to get out. Gets that. Dead.
Oh, Rajix, he smells him. Oh, my God.
Stonebank living on the edge, but you can see Shaggy is still here, and they're going for the kill onto the Monkey King again. The Balance Strike into the Wukong Command, and there is the grave. But he still might be dead. Dispose and completely surrounded. The Jingu stacks are over, and Stonebank has died 3 cuss word out of it.
Things mullering all over the place. Another thing that kind of sucks after getting all your ancient stacks stolen, I'm assuming, let's see, Radiant has, never mind, Radiant got all their neutrals.
Wake Me Up, gets stunned up, gets the avalanche off, but he is horribly surrounded. So it'll take a miracle for him to get out of this one. Cookie connects.
Oh, his last raindrop.
Dispose connect, man, they have just very little damage after their initial outburst.
At the minimum is making space for Spectre. I mean, he's not that far behind. Diffusal Monkey King.
We got the toss back. Chakram is there, but they have a lot of minus armor. Timber Chain to safety for Rajix. In the area of Shaggy. Double damage is stolen, though, by Zor. So the cut's going to be a bit annoyed by that. Afromush has to be careful. He's going to get the Dispose off, but I think the team has to focus on other people now, as Afromush is probably just going to drop. And he does. That's the pick pull. Jubei is going to be spotted by Stonebank. You're not getting out of that one. Double kill for Zor thanks to that stone.
Read the kisses so hard. He gets one.
He gets clipped by one, make it 2.
He gets
Zor,
the DRT.
He's still in the midst of this dust, but the avalanche from Wake Me Up gets the toss off as well, and Afro has to abandon this pursuit. But in the top lane, you can see Dazzle. Oh, Stonebank died as well.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my.
Both of them going down to Rajik's movement and
Radiant's top
Shaggy.
tower is under attack.
And again, continuing to make space for the Spectre.
I'm
Diffuse
still.
the monkey.
I was gonna say the same thing. I am really racking my brain on this one. Scourge.
Nice
Kick
delayed
gone
pop.
on, and looks like he's just dead. Nice pickoff from Solji and company.
Yeah.
Wake Me Up has all series long just been absolutely brilliant on this Tiny. This is all happening. I mean, the cut had like a 3K lead. It is dead even now.
Yeah.
Radiant's
As
middle tower
he is going for.
Dire's top tower
God, I can never remember the name of this item. What's the name of this item?
I'm not going to tell you.
God, we're gonna have to hold that thought. This is a professional cast.
I'll give you a hint. It helps him a lot with his Jingu Mastery.
No, I know what it does.
Oh,
I
you know what it
don't know
does.
the name of it. Okay, we have High Shaggy.
If
He's
you're
gonna
in a-
get dropped at the beginning of the fight. Stonebank. He's gonna take some right-click damage from Scourge, but he's gonna pop his ult, and that should be the end of this fight.
If you're in the Grand Canyon and you yell into it, Zor would probably die. Solji shots Jubei.
All right, cast this fight while I think.
Rajik gets them melded on, but they don't want to go into the Wukong's command. Chakram.
Mage Slayer.
Oh, actually, you're right. For some
What?
reason,
What were you
I thought it was Echo Saber.
Oh, okay. Well, Echo Saber I'm very familiar with.
Mage Slayer.
Scourge
Another-
McDuck
oh
is
my
dead.
God, the meld
Afro as
damage.
well. Yeah, Solji's doing a lot of damage in this fight.
Surprisingly high frequency. In that last fight, he manages to survive for quite a while, but I think that may have been because they were out of Vessel charges.
We got a DD on Solji, but Shu gets taken out to start this fight. Wake Me Up is next, so 2 for nothing, but they're going to go against a double damage potentially for this TA if they want to fight. But it looks like Felt will maybe just back up, but Rajik can take the brunt of this damage. Balance strike from afar. And Force Staff is going to break up this fight. If she's going to go like a stat-based build with like a Scotty or maybe an Aghanim Scepter to try to chase out this Dazzle. As you have the Avalanche come in from the low ground, but a big Mortimer's Kisses is look how many people are low on the side of the cut because they try to buy some space, but they take out Solji to start the fight and 2 more on top of that. And the cut winning this fight big time is now they're going to attempt to chase Stonebank. This would be a giant kill. He's going to get slowed down here. Well, he gets off the Wukong's command into the Boundless Strike. The buyback from the Dazzle, though, is Stonebank getting quite low and just in time with the Grave. So good buyback as Shaggy gets the cookie. Still the Chakram onto Stonebank with the... Yeah, that's enough from Jubei. That is a big kill onto the Monkey King. Now they can get the dieback onto Shu. And all they've lost is Marcy. And if they want...
Holy damage.
Okay. Zor will die as well. Good attempt from him. But this should give them enough space to go for Roche themselves if they knew it was already started.
Yeah, maybe back and forth his way up to the Shivas. And he's got a shard as well.
Okay. Good old flamethrower. Buildings are very susceptible to that specific type of fire, but no other kind.
We talking
other
liquid
than-
fire? Jakiro?
Yeah, that's it though. Dragon Slave doesn't work. Explain that, Tsunami. Okay. A lot of damage under Rajik. He's gonna get the Lotus Orb applied. And Zor still on the back line. Is they gonna delete Shu to start this fight? So he's dead for 30 seconds. Zor, doesn't look like they have vision on him right now. As he time lapses back into the back line. BKB popped by Solji, focusing everything on the Rajik. He's not able to get the Timber Chain off, so he's kind of stuck here. Gets Force Staff, but dies shortly after. But you can see how low the rest of Felt are inside this Wukong's command, and the Mortimer's Kisses gets 1. That's the buyback, though, from the Tiny as Scourge McDuck trying to get to safety, but Zor just continuing to right-click him, and that'll spell the end of Scourge McDuck's life in this engagement as a triple Boundless Strike follows from Stonebank, as we'll see if Felt can try to clean this up. Aframoosh. Oh, they're actually going to kill off Stonebank thanks to the burst damage from Shaggy. It's going to cost him his life, but that is well worth it for the cut. And Shaggy now.
Dazzle's back.
This is Astral Step soon.
Oh, they read the wrong direction. N2. I think Rajik's got his tree destroyed by Marcy rebounding onto it. And so Marcy was trying to... It's a viable build on Monkey King. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, we got the Dispose onto the Monkey King. The Grave comes out, but he is almost certainly going to die shortly after. Gets off the Boundless Strike, but there he goes. 80 seconds on the deck, does have buyback. Did cost them the Marcy, but that's going to be A-okay for the cut as the BKB pop by Solji. Looks like they still want to fight. Monkey King not quite buying back yet. So they're going to lose the Dazzle now. He does buy back. And you can see the Gleipnir applied to Scourge, trying to get inside the trees, attempting the TP. And he's out. So 3 members of the cut die, and they kill 2 in return with the buyback onto Dazzle.
Give him the Witchbane, give him a Flicker.
There's one more, isn't there?
I mean, like tier 5 Force Boots can also do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. Silencer's crying in the background somewhere.
And yet 7th most played hero in all of pubs right now.
Yeah,
Nice
kind of
Dispose.
crazy. Oh, Dispose initiation! They get the Grave off. The Dazzle's done such a good job all game, but is it going to be enough? BKB pop from Solji as well. He gets off a Meld Strike and blinks to safety. Very nicely done to evade all of that as Scourge was looking for the kill, but now he puts himself in a precarious spot. They're going to lose the Timber Saw. 2 minutes, no buyback. And the jump back in, Stoneback pops the BKB. Boundless Strike to follow, double kill for Zor. 3 dead for the cut. What is going on here? TA is still alive, Shaggy is dead.
Wow.
Shaggy, this will be a dieback for him. Lotus Orb is applied, he's gonna get disposed. And the rebound for the extra movement speed, he's alive. They did buy back onto the Spectre. Shaggy's still going in with such low HP. Toss back, trying to save out Stonebank. As Wake Me Up dying inside the fire, Stonebank finally pops his Wukong's command and the BKB. Shaggy is still going in there. What is this man smoking these days? That's 2 dead for Felt. As Rajix, he's gonna drop to the right. No, he lives!
Shaggy's
He's
going
so
in
low on
again!
HP. Shaggy has had 10% HP for this entire freaking fight. And with that buyback onto the Snapfire, it's a 5 versus 3, which means Felt need to GTFO.
A little bit of Mage Slaying.
It applies all that stuff, right? Oh, we're gonna see the initiation, but it's gonna be instantly destroyed. Wake Me Up has to buy back right off the bat. Boundless Strike onto Rajix. Gets off the Timber Chain. Stonebank was nullified. I have to talk about that after this fight. His Shu trying to get out. Shaggy on the back line. Man, he is so deep right now. He's just gonna get... Okay, he gets off the Astral Step.
Oh, it misses! The Boundless misses!
But the Tree Toss is there, and that is a dead Shaggy for 2 full minutes. No buyback, which means the cut are gonna have to high ground defend. But will they lose even more people? The Wraith Pack destroyed. Marcy is gonna die. So that's 2 dead. Does have buyback, though, as Scourge already pops that Manta.
Okay, what's the play? Do you force a buyback, or do you go and secure Roche? Your bot lane is also pushing hella hard right now.
Yeah.
It's race time?
It's possible.
Oh,
Do they know that
race
there's no
time.
buyback on the Void Spear? That's the real question. It's a 5v4 with that buyback from the Marcy.
No, it's a cooldown limit thing, so it's 3 minutes on Void Spear.
All right. Let's see. Shaggy up in 40 seconds.
I'm a little surprised with their obsession with the mid lane. I feel like, just go push out bot. That's the only lane that you need to be concerned about right now.
Right. But they can burn the Aegis and the Cheese in the meantime as the Wraith Pack 1 hit away, disposed to safety, dodge out that Avalanche. Shivas is popped on Stonebank. It's a little bit of an early grave. Or is that the talent that gives you the HP? We'll see in just a moment. Nope.
No.
Just an early grave.
Better safe than sorry.
Weaver has now come to play, instantly kills the Wraith Pack. Boundless Strike onto 2. The fortification's there. Void Spear's up in 7 seconds. They have to be really careful with this push. And Stonebank has the Jingu. There's the grave again. The tier 4 towers are dead, and they're going for the throne. It's already at half HP. Can they defend this? The Wukong's command. The BKB's activated.
Wow.
The Felt not only win a game, they win 2.
Right.